In the frozen north, where the Arctic Ocean stretches into endless horizons of ice and snow, a quiet but dramatic shift has just taken place. Norway, a nation known more for its fjords and peaceful diplomacy, has effectively shut down what analysts call Russia's northern back door. For decades, this hidden route allowed Russian submarines to slip undetected into the Atlantic. Now, that door is closing. What does this mean for global security? Why is Norway's decision so significant? How does it change the balance of power between NATO and Russia? Over the next 6 minutes, let's uncover the history, the geography, and the strategy behind this move. The Arctic is often portrayed as empty, remote, and lifeless. But to military planners, it is one of the most strategic regions on Earth. Beneath its icy waters lie vast resources of oil, gas, and minerals. Even more important, it offers secretive transit routes for submarines. For Russia, the Arctic has always been a lifeline. From its bases on the Kola Peninsula, Moscow's Northern Fleet launches submarines that form the backbone of its nuclear deterrence. These submarines use the northern backdoor, hidden sea routes through the Barents and Norwegian seas, to reach the Atlantic without passing through crowded, heavily monitored waters elsewhere. To understand why Norway is so crucial, we need to look at geography. Norway's coastline, stretching more than 25,000 kilometers, when fjords and islands are included, provides direct access to both the North Sea and the Arctic Ocean. Its northern territories, Tromsk, Finnmark, and beyond, sit just a few hundred miles from Russia's naval stronghold in Murmansk. This makes Norway a gatekeeper. Whoever controls Norway's waters effectively controls access to the Atlantic from the Arctic. For NATO, Norway is not just a small ally. It is a frontline sentinel watching every movement near Russia's northern bases. Recently, Norway made a bold decision to strengthen control over its northern waters. These steps include expanding maritime patrols with advanced P-8 Poseidon aircraft designed for submarine hunting, upgrading radar and sonar networks across the Norwegian and Barents Seas, allowing deeper integration with US and British naval forces, giving NATO submarines and surveillance ships broader access to Norwegian waters. Together, these measures create a surveillance net. Russian submarines that once moved quietly through the Arctic now face detection from above, below, and across the sea. The northern back door is no longer open. It is under constant watch. To grasp the significance, we must examine Russia's northern fleet. Based in Severomorsk and Murmansk, it is the most powerful element of Russia's navy. It includes nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines capable of launching intercontinental weapons, attack submarines designed to hunt both ships and other subs, surface vessels equipped with advanced missile systems. For Russia, the Northern Fleet is not just a military unit, it is the crown jewel of its strategic deterrence. The fleet's strength lies in stealth, the ability to disappear under Arctic ice, maneuver undetected, and emerge in the Atlantic. Norway's actions directly challenge that freedom of movement. Norway is not a global military superpower, but it has invested in quiet strength. Its Fridtjof Nansen-class frigates are equipped with some of the most advanced sonar systems in the world. Its submarine fleet, soon to include the cutting-edge German-designed U-212CD submarines, is optimized for Arctic conditions. Its territory hosts NATO, radar, and satellite installations that track northern waters almost continuously. Combined with intelligence sharing from the United States and the United Kingdom, Norway's small but capable military has turned into a major obstacle for Russia's submarines. Why has Norway acted now? The answer lies in the broader security climate. Since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022, NATO has sought to close every potential gap in its defenses. The Arctic was one of those gaps. Vast, remote, and less monitored than other fronts. At the same time, reports indicated a surge in Russian submarine activity in northern waters. Norway's decision sends a message. The North will not be left unguarded. NATO's flank in the Arctic is now secure. Moscow reacted swiftly and angrily. Russian officials accused Norway and NATO of militarizing the Arctic, claiming that the region should remain peaceful. The Northern Fleet responded with more frequent exercises, testing missile systems and practicing under-ice maneuvers. But analysts point out a deeper truth. Russia is concerned. Submarines are no longer invisible. Without stealthy access to the Atlantic, the credibility of its deterrence is weakened. This confrontation is about more than Norway and Russia. The Arctic is rapidly becoming a global hotspot. Melting ice is opening new shipping routes, and countries from China to Canada are vying for influence. By shutting Russia's northern backdoor, Norway has elevated itself from a quiet Nordic nation to a decisive player in Arctic geopolitics. For NATO, this reduces a major vulnerability. For Russia, it is a serious limitation. For the world, it is yet another reminder that the Arctic's frozen silence hides very real struggles for power. Norway may appear small on a world map, but in the game of global security, it is holding a key position. By shutting down Russia's northern backdoor, it has disrupted decades of strategic assumptions. The Arctic Ocean may look empty, but beneath its surface lies a hidden battlefield, one of submarines, sonar, and silent rivalries. Norway's decision to close the gap may well shape the future of security in the Northern Hemisphere for decades to come. And so, as the Arctic continues to thaw and the world's attention shifts northward, one truth becomes clear. The quiet actions of a small nation can change the course of global strategy.